let's talk about Hell in a Cell.
Let's do it.
Real quick, because I want to bring up something that has been kind of a controversy as of late on, all the wrestling websites. And it's even got back to us that Hell in a Cell opened up with the World Heavyweight Championship match, CM Punk defending against The Undertaker.
Right.
That's pretty strange, and it's unheard of to have, the World Heavyweight Championship as the opener of the pay-per-view.
And especially Undertaker.
Yeah. When was the last time Undertaker ever opened up a show?
I don't think I've ever seen him open up a show.
We're not talking about in-ring build-up, story build-ups or anything. I'm talking about an actual match.
I'm talking about a pay-per-view. I don't even think he's ever opened up a pay-per-view.
I don't think so either. So there is something weird going on, something fishy going on.
Yeah.
And if you guys have been living under a rock and haven't known by now, that there is rumors saying that the reason why that CM Punk was the first match to open up the Hell in a Cell was because there was some stuff going on backstage about him and the Undertaker and management.
Right.
Now, this was, I guess, in Switzerland it took place, and Taker met up with CM Punk in the back and said, "Hey, look, you're the World Heavyweight champion. When you walk around here backstage, maybe you should start dressing a little bit more better, or showing up to the arena dressed a little bit more appropriately."
Wow.
And CM Punk told Taker, "Hey, well, wait a minute. What about John Cena? Has anybody told him the way he dresses around here?"
Nope.
Now, I don't know if it was Undertaker who went to management with that, but it got back to management. And the way the management took it was that CM Punk is trying to say that he's a bigger star than John Cena.
Yeah.
So this was a form of maybe punishment, and they took the belt away from CM Punk at the very beginning of the match, which I heard that the match pretty much sucked anyway.
It pretty much sucked.
The whole pay-per-view, from what I understand, because I did not watch it, from fans told us that it sucked.
Yeah.
That they were lucky that they didn't spend the money on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, the only thing that people were saying was that Randy Orton's match was probably one of the best.
Really?
For some crazy reason, yeah. Randy Orton's match was one of the best.
Even though that Randy Orton had that... No, actually it wasn't Randy Orton. It was John Cena who had that blotch.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was supposed to cut himself in the forehead, and he lost the blade. Somehow the blade ended up being like on his shoulder. And then it landed on the mat, and the referee quickly kicked it out of the ring.
Yeah.
But the camera was right there, and it focused the whole time on that blade. It was just, it's horrible. John Cena is horrible.
Yeah, he's getting worse.
It's horrible.
It's time for a change. John Cena's got to change characters, and he's got to do it fast.
Because he's now becoming that guy, that wrestler, with only 5 moves.
Yeah.
Everything else is just fill-ins. Maybe haymakers.
Yep.
Throw you against the ropes.
Yep. John Cena right now is turning into Goldberg if you slow down Goldberg's tapes. If you just sit there and watch and say, look, this is what he's going to do next, this is what he's going to do next, now watch this. Look how dumb Goldberg is. His match is done in 2 seconds. That's what John Cena's coming out to be.
That's
the
horrible.
New Goldberg.
That's horrible.
That's it. The big pop when he comes to the door and nothing in the ring.
That depends on what state they're in. Because sometimes he gets big pops.
He's been getting a lot of big pops.
Sometimes he gets boos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he gets boos at pay-per-views. People paid money to see that. He ain't providing nothing.
From what I understand, this was supposed to be like the biggest pay-per-view because it was all matches in a Hell in a Cell.
Right.
And not one match, not one blood stain on the mat.
No. Hell in a Cell. No blood.
You have a Hell in a Cell with that. I mean, it's huge. If you go to every Hell in a Cell, somebody is opened up.
Yeah.
Not one blood stain on that.
It was a big mistake to make the entire pay-per-view.
And that's why a lot of fans were pissed off because they paid good money. What is it now? $40?
Yeah.
$40 to see it?
Yeah.
And especially people that are overseas, like in the UK.
Yeah.
They stay up just to watch the pay-per-view.
Yep.
And they get nothing, no blood.
Nothing. They get Taker first to win his title, in a horrible match. It's just not worth it, man.
It's not even worth talking about the WWE. I'm so over them. And you know what? Seeing Vince McMahon on SmackDown is pissing me off.
Me too. He does not belong on there. I'm sorry he doesn't. He's ruining the show for me. Let the show continue. Let the wrestlers wrestle. Let the stories go on. I'd rather see Vicky, man.
Well, Vicky's going to be with that.
That's fine. I'd rather see Vicky because she's a perfect heel, man. She pisses people off. But Vince McMahon just gets me annoyed when he's on there.
But I wonder why.
Because you just know he can change that show like Raw any minute.
I'm wanting to see if our theory was right. Remember we said weeks ago that maybe the reason why Chavo Guerrero is getting the short end of the stick,
right,
literally with that cancer hornswoggle, was because maybe Vicky quitting. And now that Vicky's back, now all of a sudden Chavo is not wrestling Hornswoggle anymore.
Yeah.
Is he going to be more involved with maybe the U.S. title on Raw now?
Hopefully he needs a title. He needs to do something.
It might just back up our theory that Chavo was being punished because of Vicky, and now that Vicky's back, the heat might come off of him and go to her.
Yeah. I would like to see Chavo on SmackDown.
And now, supposedly, the storyline is that she's dating this new up-and-coming star that was signed to SmackDown.
Yeah.
What was his name? Escobar or something?
Yeah, Escobar. I forgot his last name.
But anyway, let's just call him George Michaels because that's exactly what he looks like. I wonder if he told Vicky's kids... I like George Michaels. Anyway... I don't know. I haven't seen the guy. I haven't even seen SmackDown. Did he wrestle yet?
No, he's just been backstage, kissing Vicky's arms and stuff, trying to be romantic.
Oh, well, that, I guess, remains to be seen then. But I heard pretty good things about Drew McIntyre.
So do I.
Drew McIntyre, isn't that the same name as some boy band, like 98 Degrees or...
I don't know, but he looks like a walking...
Backstreet Boys?
He looks like a walking SmackDown logo.
No, Joey McIntyre from New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And I'm not buying his fake Scottish accent either.
Yeah, me either.
So
he wears way too much blue. He's a walking SmackDown logo.
All right, that's enough about WWE because, like I said, I'm just disgusted with him.